Last May, several groups, including Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, the National Security Archive, and the Society for Historians of American Foreign Relations, in May they filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration and the executive branch of the government because they were concerned that this administration was destroying records of their communications with foreign leaders. Now, this was in May. This was prior to Donald Trump's conversation with the president of Ukraine. Last Friday, a judge came out and after kind of being wishy-washy on this, again for several months, but the judge finally came out on Friday and said, all right, here's the deal. Donald Trump, Executive Office of the President of the United States, you are hereby ordered by this court to preserve every single piece of communication you have ever had or will ever have with a foreign leader. Every bit of it. Whether it's a call log, a transcript, a memo about the call, notes about the call, emails, text messages, whatever it is, you are required by law to preserve it. Oh, and by the way, the judge added, you're also now required to preserve any record, and your staff is required to preserve any record of any attempt to get rid or destroy or otherwise make gone these communications. So not only does the White House now legally have to preserve all of these communications, but the staffers also have to preserve any communication telling them to destroy communications. And most of this, again, is in response to what happened on that phone call with the president of Ukraine, the information that came out after saying, oh, they've moved it all to this private server. There's also calls with Saudi Arabia and Russia in there, but nobody can ever see them. And the judge finally, after this case was argued in May, or filed in May, judge finally said, listen, things are going to get bad with this administration. They're probably going to start destroying communications if they have not already. We have to issue this injunction, basically, to tell them you can't destroy anything. You've got to hold on to it. And the truth is, legally, this judge didn't do anything that wasn't already part of the law. Right? We have the Presidential Records Act. It was already illegal for the president to destroy any of this material. But the lawsuit had to be filed because they had evidence that the president was destroying this material. And again, that was before the call with Ukraine. So we can only imagine what has already been destroyed. But hopefully some of those staffers, the one who there's a story about every month saying how unhappy they are and how much they hate Trump, hopefully some of them maintain some kind of record of every time they were told, delete this file, get rid of this call, go back and change this transcript for us, would you? Whatever it is, they now know for certain, in no unequivocal terms, that it is their duty under the law to save every single bit of it. And, if need be, maybe you need to go talk to somebody if in fact the president has ever asked you to destroy any of his communications with foreign leaders. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.